Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. Buried deep in the recently passed state budget is a provision that could affect thousands of future teachers and state employees. The budget that became law after the General Assembly overrode Governor Cooper's veto eliminates retiree medical benefits for any state employee hired after January 2021. Today on the show, we're going to talk to representatives from two groups who represent state employees and state retirees, as well as two educators about this big change in state benefits. Before we tackle our main topic, we open with our segment we call Edlines, a quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. At least 5 North Carolina public schools will be taken over by charter school operators as part of a new initiative created by the General Assembly. The effort, originally known as the Achievement School District, was recently rebranded as the Innovative School District. Its superintendent, Dr. Eric Hall, presented a rollout plan to the state board last week. The effort has not been without controversy. In Tennessee, that served as the model for the bill, students in achievement schools have not done better academically than students in comparable low-performing schools that weren't taken over. Parents and community leaders in Tennessee also complained about the lack of public engagement, something Dr. Hall says they are focused on doing better here. He will recommend by October which schools to be put in the program. There's some good news for parents whose children are about to start driver's ed. The General Assembly took no action on changes proposed by the North Carolina Senate that would have significantly changed how the program is funded. The proposal would have required families to pay for their child's driver's ed up front, an amount that could reach about $400, and then apply for reimbursement of up to $275, but only if the child passed their driver test on the first attempt. In most school systems, parents only pay $60, and the school system covers the rest using state funds. For now, that system remains in place. Just 1 week after the state's Charter School Advisory Board Chair Alex Quigley was dropped from the board by the North Carolina House when they opted not to renominate him, he's back on it thanks to the State Board of Education. The board voted last week to have Alex fill its slot reserved for a charter school advocate. Alex leads the PAVE Charter School in Durham, but he has perhaps ruffled a few feathers during his tenure as chair for an emphasis on quality and accountability over quantity in the rapidly growing charter school sector. Finally, North Carolina is one of 18 states that have filed a lawsuit against Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, challenging the department's move last month to freeze new rules for erasing the federal loan debt of students who were cheated by colleges that acted fraudulently. The states say DeVos has sided with for-profit school executives against students and families drowning in unaffordable student loans, while DeVos says the Obama-era process is unfair to students and schools and plans to reconsider the matter from scratch. Remember, you can always visit the Public School Forum website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and read more about each of these Edlines as well as the other topics we cover each week.